Also over the weekend, a private security guard accidentally fired a gun inside a downtown Des Moines bar. KCCI's James Stratton is live outside the bar tonight. And James, the co-owner, calls this an accident?
He does, Stacy. All quiet here at Ricochet, back open after that single shot was fired inside the bar behind me here in downtown Des Moines. Now, the co-owner of the bar told us that it was an accident, but said the security guard should not have even had a gun in the first place. Police were called late Friday night.
All Des Moines cars, special attention Central cars and ODT cars, taking a report of shots fired inside of Ricochet, 400 Locust.
For a report of a shot fired inside Ricochet downtown.
All units responding can slow down. It was a security guard's gun that went off.
Des Moines police say a fight inside the bar led to someone making threats about having a gun when a security guard pulled his gun in response and accidentally shot around at the floor. The bar's co-owner calls the shot an accident and is extremely upset that it happened. He calls the incident negligent, but not on the part of Ricochet, telling KCCI the security guards he hired were not supposed to be armed. The security company where the guard worked does have a valid private security license with the state, licensed by the Department of Public Safety.
We do take that responsibility very highly.
Rusty Ringler is the Program Services Bureau Chief for DPS. While he wouldn't comment on this case specifically, he did provide what the state requires of private security companies.
We understand that the public, whenever they're hiring a security agency, they want to know that security agency has met the standards within Iowa code and that we have thoroughly backgrounded them and have done the necessary checks.
Iowa requires guards to be at least 18, not be convicted of a felony or aggravated misdemeanor, or have a history of repeated acts of violence, among other requirements. They must also provide their fingerprints to DPS, according to state law. Now, the co-owner here of Ricochet says the same reason that the shot was fired was the exact reason why he did not want security guards to be armed inside of Ricochet. We reached out to the security company. They did not respond to our request to comment. Stacy?